Police Service Charter commits the police station to complete investigations of reported crimes in 7 days. This target is attainable largely in the case of petty crimes in the major towns, where distances are short, as is the case of Pangani Police Station. More serious crimes in far-flung corners of the country will, however, experience delayed completion rate. In Kibish Police Station, some 1,017 kilometers from Nairobi, a case involving a firearm and loss of life during the rainy season will take excess of 3 weeks to complete. Any investigating officer is required to take the gun used to commit a crime to the ballistic experts at the CID headquarters in Nairobi for examination. If the officer is lucky to arrest the suspect in time, his or her fingerprints together with the gun shall be taken to Nairobi for analysis. Otherwise, they are most likely to be taken to Nairobi at different intervals. The body of the person who lost a life during that crime will have to be taken to the nearest mortuary at Lodwar, some 265 kilometers away, through a rough terrain for the mandatory post-mortem examination. The officers will be lucky, again, to transport this body on the same day that the gun and fingerprints are taken to Nairobi for analysis. Kibish Police Station, just like Arches Post and many others, do not have a crime code. This means they rely on the major neighboring stations to complete their case files for the courts. Kibish uses the code for Lokitang Police Station, some 100 kilometers away. All reports from Nairobi are not sent directly to Kibish Police Stations, but to Lokitang Police Station. This adds additional costs and days to the investigation load of these and other stations like it. Kibish Police Station does not have a cell. All arrested suspects will be transported to Lokitang as stated earlier. The first mention of serious crimes is often at Kitale, some 563 kilometers away through a difficult terrain. The station commander has to provide transport to all the people that must attend court: the victim, witnesses, and suspects. He has to meet their accommodation and subsistence costs through the journey, which takes a minimum of 3 days. Subsequently, hearings are conducted through mobile court systems at Kakuma, 243 kilometers from Kibish. This substantially reduces the costs for the police station on transport, but not on other costs. The station commander, Kibish, estimates one case of this nature to cost upwards of $1,000 to complete. The case might take longer if the station commander has to receive the nod of the state council to proceed with the case, or has to secure more forensic and autopsy expert opinions. The case of Kibish is replicated so many times across all police stations in outlying areas of the country. Today, most stations are likely to drop such cases because it is extremely expensive and they do not have allocations to meet such costs. Regardless of the challenges, the investigating officer has no excuse but to complete an investigation and produce it in court. A credible, watertight case. Any investigating officer will often celebrate when their case results in a conviction in court. They are, however, called to account with the risk of facing a disciplinary actions on the charge of laxity during investigations if their cases are acquitted. This is, however, not the case in the event a case is discharged on benefit of doubt.